coming back in. Hope you enjoy the show today. Appreciate you coming back in. Welcome back to MBP Fishing. Yes, sirree. Welcome back to MBP Fishing. Hope you enjoy the show. Happy Sunday, by the way. Happy Sunday. What more can I say about the name of this video than fish? Alright. Tell you what, I got the bait rods baited up. Let's get these guys out here, see if we can get some fish for you guys. As you guys can see, we're down here back by our cool little sandy bar bridge beach location. Yeah, I didn't worry about the mic feed today. It's nice little breeze down here. I thought I'd get some time without her. We're gonna see, folks. See if there's anything hidden down here. Got our got about 70, 75, 80 red worms. Got about a dozen night crawlers. Got 3 rods ready to go here. Looking to the left. Out here for wait. Not here for the snack. That was instantly snagged. That's not good. I think I had line on here. That came up good. We'll find out in a minute. See come out though. As you guys can hear, I'm not feeling so good. I think I've got a cold. I was fine till about till I got down here on the river, and all of a sudden my nose started running, and I started coughing and yucking and all this shit. No worries, my friends. Better being out here sick than home. I'd rather be down here any day of the week. Plus, it's good for viruses, something you got like bacteria, whatever. UV rays, the sun's very good for that sort of thing. The adrenaline of kind of staying out here fishing and can also help your mood and your quality with the temperature wise. See, we got about 75, 80 degrees right now. It's supposed to get into the 90s. Partly, mostly cloudy. Potential for a few rain showers and stuff. And there's some some in there right by the bank. I wonder what that was. It was like something in there. As you guys can see, the water's starting to clear up. It's getting lower, and yeah, I don't have the mic feed on today, guys. I might have to bring the camera a little bit closer. I just thought it'd be a little bit better just to use the wind block today. I don't know. The one good thing about the mic feed is that it does work when I'm walking away from distances and everything, but it does block out the audio background, like the birds and the waves and everything in the background. I don't know. It's a toss-up. I thought I'd just forego the mic feed today. You guys enjoy the show today, and hope you're having an awesome Sunday. Your weekend's going great as well. Put this on here, and let's check out YouTube. See what's going on in the chat. Good enough. We're slow today down here. Again, I do apologize for not feeling so great. I don't want you guys hear me hacking and coughing on the speaker all day. So I sound weird. To me, I sound like I'm a couple levels up audio wise. Does it stop? I know it's light. See, Rebel Princess, how you doing, Princess? What's in today? Princess says good morning. I hope everyone has a great day and wonderful day. Thank you, Princess. See, Rich, what's going on? How you doing, Rich? Rich says, get 'em. See, Dan, how you doing today, Dan? Says hello all. And we have Richard sent some jewels, my friend. Sent some flow state. Awesome, my friend. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's great, my friends. I really do appreciate that. 4 people and 7 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. You guys enjoy the show today. Yeah, we are actually quite getting far apart back than I thought. And again, I think that's just the rock. Like a snag. This one just didn't hold my water too. That's okay. Every day the current's different now. We gotta figure out the technique. I've got a half ounce of this vital now. Saw that. Second one. And we got to get over there. Bing, 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 bing. Man. Yeah, that's a bounce. We may have to put a heavier weight on there. Half ounce may not be strong enough to hold my current. Well, unfortunately, this one seems like it's holding it better. That one bounced all the way down, right near about the bank. This one's holding fine now. I mean, they're pretty much the same location. What the heck? You never tell where these currents. So it seems like this current slows up here, and once you start moving right here, it starts speeding up. So we might have to put a little bit bigger weight on our big rod here. Half ounce just doesn't look like it's enough. I might have to put an ounce on there. The other 2 rods seem to be okay though. You guys enjoying the show? I hope you're having an awesome, awesome Sunday, my friends. Appreciate you tuning in, by the way. You guys, have an incredible weekend. Trying to get our lines stabilized in the right position. Yeah, this seems to have dropped very recently too. It's all very, very soft, wet sand. I'm not sure if that's gonna. I'm not sure how fast the water's dropping. It could be dropping very quickly. If it is, I'm not sure how that's gonna affect the fish. And most of that worm is gone. I had a ton of worm on that sucker. Most of it's gone, so I saw a couple of tech bites on that one. You know? There's some fishes down here. So we've got light, medium to heavy, and heavy. And this has actually got one of the biggest weights on it right now. It's my light action. That's just a current bounce right now. It's ripping. Ripping out there right now. So I'm probably gonna have to put a bigger weight on this one. It doesn't seem like it wants to hold with half ounce weight. So before I do that, let me come in and tip the cat again. Powering down, so it's getting overheated out here. Dan says hello all. And appreciate that, my friend. See Tom, what's going on? How you doing, Tom? Says hi everyone. See Miss Jiggy, how you doing, Miss Jiggy? See? says hi, Mike in chat. Indiana, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? Indiana says hi, Miss Sticky. Sticky says, that's Arnold. How you doing, Arnold? Arnold says, hey, everyone. Micro, how's your day? Yeah, I got a little bit of a cold right now. As you can hear, I don't know, it hit me just on the way down here. And I'm already down here, I might as well finish. Yeah, it says, hi, Arnold. ID, how you doing, ID? ID says he's drinking coffee. Yep, must be early there, my friend. Indiana. Arnold says hello, everyone. 13 incredible people in, 14 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Guys, enjoy the show today. I don't know if I don't know, we're just getting started, folks. We're going over press the rod sports out here. I haven't even really figured out angle to fish with yet. This one seems to be a little less of a weight, so let me put a bigger weight on that one. I'm sorry, folks. I got a cold on the way down here. I was feeling fine until I made it down here, and then I started, nose got all runny, and yeah, that's 2 ounces. That's more than enough to hold out there, but that's 2 ounces. I guess it'll work. Just all the way in the tank. Just all the way in the tank. It's not going to be heavy enough down here in this spot. That little sandy bar down here is going to rip right into the bank every single time. And at 20 times up the weight. You guys enjoyed the show today, my friends. Hope you're having an awesome weekend. Yeah, I got an all sinus nasally. I was fine until I made it down here on the river, and I started feeling like MVP's got a cold. I know it hit me just as I was pulling off. This is our 7th live feed in a row, folks, by the way. Today we're grinding down here, folks, every single day. Down on the river, down on the lakes, wherever fish can be caught, that's where MVP is. I don't know. Not pretty hard. Walk right at the top. We are getting some bites out here, folks. There are some footprints around the shoreline, a couple of empty worm containers, so it's very possible to spot my fish on. First grain of the day, folks. That's that's a first grain here, folks. People are on that one. That's not for commercial use. Big grain. Snag out there. That feels like someone's garbage, unfortunately. probably gonna have to cap before I get to that location. That should hold. There's a lot of jump right here. Instead of being like a bunny going around, that's what we like to watch. Run right to the edge of that. Jump. Big flathead, freshwater drum, other things. He's sitting right down there. Looks good hole. I got people. Looks okay. What's next? It's bouncing a little bit. Even 2 ounces doesn't seem to be holding perfectly. This one, unfortunately, probably gonna have to break this one off. Yeah, sorry folks, I just came out here ready to go fishing, do all this stuff, and I started feeling like off. It's been a rock. And we broke the leader off. Alright, that makes more sense. We just broke the leader off. So that was still a pretty bad snag. Probably got hooked on someone's line or something. It's an easier fix than having to re-rig everything. I just got to get a hook out of my bag, make another leader, and retie that on there. Hang on, folks. I'm trying to get back to the tap. We're just getting started. Oh. Is that a rod? Yeah, that's my big rod trying to. That current's going down there. Might be a bite. Okay, so that might have been a bite. That was bounce, bounce, bounce. And then you just get hooked with it. Try to put the stick out of it. Two ounces still isn't really enough to hold them straight. Well, I need to get this other rod back up. There they are. We still got 2 rods out. One out deep by that rock face and another in deep shallow. Just gonna get the third one hooked up. Yeah, I can't even taste this Mountain Dew. And a Mountain Dew over here looks like my taste buds just turned off. I can smell everything okay, so it's not pretty cool good. With some flavors. Tough this stuff is. I gotta get my bag. What's up here? This line. I lose clippers all the time, so I finally brought a knife with me. Plus, I'm hoping to get some cut bait to put on my big rod. See, that'll probably do. You guys enjoy the show today, my friends. Hope you're having an awesome weekend. Sorry about not talking with chat and everything right now. I'm just trying to get to it. All of a sudden, my energy is like at 5% right now, what I really usually am. I got a cold result. It just popped out of nowhere. I literally took a foot off my scooter and just wham. I don't know if you guys have ever had that happen. quick pick on that one. I saw that. I was a tech bite on that close rod. I saw that one. I ain't hallucinating yet. Got a line to slack on me. I think he's probably running in with it. Tie on here. I always seem to do that when I'm trying to tie on a leader. And I tie that leader incorrectly. Got my ear fly. Dude. You don't want to pester me right now, fly. I'm trying to rush things. I didn't tie that properly. That's what Jason did yesterday during the stream. He lost the fish. One of the biggest reasons why was because he didn't have that hook tied properly. He missed putting it through when you're tying a hook, spinning it around 6 times, stick through the hole, tight and pull. He stepped through the hole, but he didn't pull it through the second hole. So that's slip. I've done it too. I mean, I pestered him about it, but it happens to us all. It's a very easy thing to mess up when I just got back together, at least. I was getting a tech bite, so let me see what he did. And bait's gone. It's pretty much gone. Man, that was tough. I don't know what that was. You get tech bites down here, you never know what they are. But that's what you're looking for, is some kind of bite. If you get a bite, that means there's fish here. The only thing to do when I got this cold is keep my adrenaline going and keep out here in the sun for as long as I can possibly take it. Those UV rays will kill off a lot of it and help your immune system fight it off, whatever it is. I mean, even if it's just like allergies. Allergies, one of the things they give you is slight adrenaline boost there. Helps out quite a bit. We're not going to take that whole worm on that rod. That's part of that one and part of that one. I'm not going to put a whole micro in any of these rods today. The way these guys have been hitting, I don't want to give them too much bait. I'm not gonna, spamper on it. That's still a pretty good gob of worms. Still, I'm not gonna put like a ton of it on there. That could have been anything, folks. I'm guessing that was plum, but still, would have been a nice catch. And if it was small enough, it'd be a perfect piece of cut bait to put out here. I am fixing to put some cut bait out, folks. That was working for Jason the other day. I don't do that a lot. I should probably do it more. I should definitely do that more. I don't do it as much as I should. Because I've got worms, and pretty much anything will hit cut bait will hit worms too. But sometimes they'll hit the cut bait better. Something fishy is what they want. We have it, especially big rods with action. Not nearly as shallow as it was, still me. I'm sorry if I say something stupid, folks. I am feeling like crap, so my tongue tends to move on its own. I'll just apologize for that ahead of time. Hopefully that's not, they usually don't happen unless I like fall in or fall down or something, bang my toe up or something. My buttons don't look like it. You guys know the channel you want to talk about. Evidently, that's not the whole thing. I'm going to use a stick on the butt of the rod. Riding the sand. Lock something. That's it. Hang on, folks. Well, I'll just put the walk over here. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's definitely, I wasn't even going to talk about it during the first, but yeah, I don't feel so good, folks. I definitely got a cold coming on. Alright, let's get back into the chat, see what's going on. Arnold says hello, Indiana. Arnold says, good to see you, Mike. Bro, rocket. We're going to try to see if we can catch some fish, my friends. 35 people in the sea, 52 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. Here he says tight lines, Mike. See Tommy what's going on. How you doing today, Tommy? Tommy says Mike. Here he says Tommy and Chris. Chris says Jerry, my favorite old geezer. Whatever. Here he says I'm driving, so gotta go. Good luck, Mike. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. And drive safe. And it says, yep, here 50-50. He says Chris and Tommy. Maestro, how you doing, Maestro? It's been a while, my friend. I don't know. I kind of smell like peaches. Because that's what I was eating this morning was peaches. Elgato fishing. Elgato fishing. Stay cool out there, my friend. I'm pretty good with the sun. As long as I got a little bit of breeze coming off the river, I should be fine. You got it says, LOL, Maestro. I don't got no smell. Weird talking. See, Blue, what's going on? How you doing? See, that waterway looks polluted. Tell you what, anywhere in the country, anywhere in the country, you're gonna find polluted water. It's on, folks. It's on. What do we got? Hey, our first freshwater drum in a while. Hi, buddy. I got ya. Oh, no skunk on the feed. That's a nice little pounder. Awesome fish, folks. Come here. It's the first fish of the day. Oh, dang it. Really, dude? Right when I got that hook out. Good thing it's sand. Let me wash them on for you guys. I'm falling in the sand. It don't hurt. You just feel dumb afterward. And drum, that's basically their normal state is dumb. That's why they call them drum. Actually, they're a lot smarter than me most of the time. First fish of the day, my friends. Like a solid, nice pound freshwater drum. Gotta love it, my friends. Gotta love it. Yeah, you had to turn, didn't you? There you go, folks. Beautiful. Gotta love it. I don't know why I was fishing down on... You know why I was fishing on that rocks down there? Because there's some big blues down there. Now, on the other hand, there's some big flathead down here. That's a little bit too big to be cutting up for bait. We're going to keep our cut bait for maybe a half pound, quarter pound. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Awesome. No skunk on the feed. I feel better now. Actually, I don't, but still, fish is a fish. I'll take it, folks. I will definitely take it. Yeah, that was just on a little guy with red worms. Yeah, this water's getting clearer, folks, right? So those fish can, especially those smaller ones, they don't mind coming into shallower water as long as they can see. And if they can see where the shoreline is, the sun and everything, they'll come into water that's just deep enough for them to be covered. And over there, it's probably about maybe 4.5, 5 feet deep. So he's definitely in deep enough water. It doesn't have to worry about getting banged. You guys enjoy the show today. I hope you're having an awesome Sunday. Let's get this right back out here. And that was cast down a little bit further to the left. But we'll try. Hey, we caught a fish, folks. If we caught a fish. Oh, I'm so glad I caught a fish. see. 50 people in, my friends. Awesome. Give 40 thumbs up. See, Spawn, what's going on? How you doing today, Spawn? Oh, it says, hi, Miss Gigi. Asami MVP, hello from Hungary. Awesome, my friend. We're down here on the mighty muddy Mississippi. And I'm not sure what that language that is, but hello, thank you for coming in. Yeah, that's not working on my translator, so. But I really do appreciate you coming in today. And I hope you enjoy the show. See Morris, what's going on? How you doing, Mr. Morris? Mr. Morris says, good afternoon, MVP. Fishing in chat. California says, get him in the lip. Hey, we got him in the lip, my friend. Right now, that little lower whip there. Mrs. Morris says, nice. Appreciate that. Thank you. California says, right in the kisser. Vaughn says, oh, bravo. Let's see, Miss Kiki says, nice. Let's see, and Patrick was going on. How you doing today, Patrick? Patrick says, they call that a Casper goo in Louisiana. Down here, they call that a freshwater drum or a white perch or just basically a drum. Yeah, they're called a lot of different names in a lot of locations. The Baron, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? The Arduri Bridge. I don't think this is the Arduri Bridge. So this is just a train bridge, right? The farther one down there is the one that goes over into Illinois. So if you keep going down this way, you'll get to the Arch in St. Louis. 24 people in the team, 42 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. You guys are enjoying the show today. Yeah, there's been some nice flathead and stuff down there in this particular location. Ah, crap. I can't taste it. I can smell fine, so I can't taste. So it's not, you know what? It's not that COVID stuff. It's more like the regular summer bug. I probably got it from somewhere down at the gas station. You know, the gas station's got like a lot of people going in and out there. So I try to get my stuff and get in and out of those gas stations fast. Fortunately, I didn't get out fast enough. No, stick. You got a fish, folks. That's we're going today. Our second goal is to not catch a monster. We catch a river monster or a river brood. I don't mind. Either one. Either one will do. Yeah, I'm just taking out handfuls of dirt that way I don't have to pick through there, pick out the bologna, pick out a handful of dirt and pick them out. Like so. I've got my little hooks on right now, folks, because I'm assuming that I'm going to hook something. I want to give them as much chance as I can to. Yeah, I want to give the fishy as much advantage as they can get. I like to give them the advantage. It's more challenging. So that one, I got that one. That was on 6 month test over there. This is, I believe, I changed this one to 12 month test. That one still got 25. There's no way I can use anything lighter than that heavier line on it. It's comfortable out here, but I don't feel very good. I feel like, yeah. can't hear right. We got the increased amount of final fluid and pressure. I don't have a headache. I don't have a body ache or anything yet. That's probably because I'm sitting out here in the sun. UV, the heat on my back will keep that from getting more tightened up and stuck for a while. It's better to, if you're going to be sick, it's better to be outdoors sick than indoors. Now there are the exceptions. If you're running a high fever or something, you probably need to seek medical attention then. But this is just the beginning of the cold. I wanna give my immune system as much boost as I can. The sun out here is one heck of a boost. I felt fine, fighting that fish. All of a sudden, I was like, pop, right back again. Come on, fishy, fish, any fish around? Come on, fish. That's the name of our video, folks. Fish. Got one. Yeah, my fingernails are peeling. I've been down here 7 days in a row. Yeah, there's a lot of lime in the water down here, folks. So unfortunately, there's a settling tank upriver. 99.9% of what they settle out of the river is lime. And that's for our water supply. Now, once their tanks are filled up, they got to get rid of that stuff, so they dump it right back into the river. They say it doesn't hurt the fish. That's what the Florida Department of Conservation says. They say they've diluted it where it doesn't bother them, but it sure does keep my fingernails away sometimes. That's upriver, down on Riverview, so that's where our water treatment facility is for our drinking water. One more little thing on there. He caught up brand new rod, but still wrapped around it. You guys can't see this, that tree over here to the left, just about to come out. And fishing right beside it. Alright, let's go back in and check the chat. What's going on? 24 incredible people in it. 47 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. California for Kisser. Baron, what's going on? How you doing, Baron? Baron says, I'm from Indonesia. Awesome, my friend. We're down on the mighty, muddy Mississippi River. And let's see. How you doing, Estrick? Estrick with the gems there. I appreciate that, my friend. Estrick with the rose, the flower gem, and the good luck coin gem. Do appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Estro says hi. And Estro also sent the sun emoji. Awesome, my friend. Thank you. Do appreciate that. Big boy Rails, what's going on? How you doing, big boy? Big boy says hi, MVP. And again, I do appreciate those gems. Those bite. Oh, you little stinker. Just off of them. Okay, so they're not up here quite this close, but they're holding a little bit further down to the right. Trying to make sense. That one didn't settle for long before she got a bite. That was going ping, 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 just like the other one. That doesn't mean that's a small fish. You guys know they can fool you down here. they're just a little bit closer to that tree over here. And I'm comfortable casting to, but let's just for the biscuit, right? So, and see, we're gonna have to go back. We cut off of our live feed there. Let's see, who do we have in chat? We reset. Oh, here we are. Somebody really, how you doing? Somebody really said hi. And Danny, how you doing today, Danny? Danny sent the 5 memberships. Awesome, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope we got some nice people in. Thank you for the gifted membership, Danny. That's just freaking awesome, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tom, what's going on? How you doing, Tom? Says hi, Danny. Somebody really says, let's go. See, Danny says hi, Tom. He does it, pop, pop. Come on. Yeah, we got some bites down here. Yeah, he was pecking on it pretty good. Okay, so they seem to be holding over here to the left more. That's interesting. That was a pretty good pop bite. Man. What do you do to it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the neck crawler off. I'm going to rip that. A lot of times these guys, they'll hit it better if it's cut. Pretty easy thing to do. Plus it's more, if it's like a buffalo or something, they can get that worm into their mouth better. The more options you can hit her all the way. Pretty good little peck bite. It was like right about there. Maybe a little bit further to the left. Pretty close. When you find an active fish down here, you got to be within a few feet of where they're hitting or they won't hit. Thank you so much, Danny. I do appreciate that, my friend. Somebody really with the www. Appreciate that. See, Mr. Mars got a membership. Awesome. Now you're in. Welcome. You're a kitten now, my friend. This is with the W and the Danny. Danny says hi. Somebody really. Mars says thank you, Danny. Somebody really sent 5 memberships. Awesome, my friend. Yep, for just 99 cents, you can become a member. This is incredible. Can we get some WWs in the chat for somebody really? Danny with the WW. He says, WW, somebody really. He really says we. Mark with the heart emoji. Ya boy, how you doing, ya boy? Ya boy says hi. Somebody really said some more. Send another. Send another, my friend. That's just awesome. Somebody really. Thank you so much, my friend. The ya boy said the good luck coin emoji. Boy, thank you, my friend. Somebody really was here. You definitely were. See, Danny sent another 5 memberships. That's just awesome, my friend. Thank you so much, Danny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody really, that's the WWs. Let's do some WWs in the chat for somebody, Danny, and we got a bidding going on right now. We got a battle. Somebody says W with So Mr. Mars asks, what size hook is that MVP? Those are number 10. Yeah, I do have a 1/0 on my big rod, but these are very small hooks. I can hook bluegill on these. They're brown bait holders. I'm getting pack bites down here. That was another peck and let go. There's something interesting down here. You keep picking it up and dropping it. This bottom is totally sand over here, so I'm kind of seeing if he wants to taste it. Might be a white bass and striper or something looking at it. We are at about the level where the striper will start showing up again. I was just checking. Sometimes that works. I've had it work on live stream where I've just picked it up, and suddenly the fish will smack it hard. Guys don't chase bait much, but they will chase it. Here comes a big old barge up the river, folks. You guys are enjoying the show today. I thought I'd forgo the mic feed today, folks. It's kind of a nice day. Get some cool audio, the water in the background, trains running. My feed will cut all that stuff out. Plus, I didn't charge anything. I didn't charge. And that time, it's our 7th feed in a row. I kind of crashed last night. Wonder why I slept so hard too. No, I'm not kind of figuring it out. I think I'm getting sick. I know I'm getting sick back. Yeah, that cold all of a sudden just popped up on me. I was just getting down here and taking a step off the scooter, and yep, you get me, folks. Yeah, Miss Morris with the WWs. I appreciate that, Miss Morris. Alright, 23 people in it, and 51 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Yeah, I put this weight a little further off the bottom because I kind of assumed with the partly the mostly cloudy stuff we're getting right now, these guys aren't going to be pushed too far in the bottom. They're going to be holding kind of off the bottom, kind of bending a little bit, relaxing, enjoying a little bit of the sun. It's harder than you think to think like a fish. It is harder getting the mind of a fish. It's a little trickier than you think. I can't cast this out too far so we can swim. Cast that out about 8-10 feet. I think it picks them up. Dang it. Why are you pecking on it like that? Leave it alone. I think that's it. Picking up and dropping. What he's doing is getting the little red ones off and using that night clothes. So I think that night clothes is a big one. Why not put that back in the bucket for now? Save that for later. I think that's the problem. You just can't get that night clothes in his mouth. We might have our cut bait right now, folks. We're trying to catch a small drum or something to set up the bait. Yeah, that pound drum was just too big to set up. Could be a buffalo or something too. Yeah, you probably can see that bite in the live stream, that bite was ding, 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 ding. That's right on that one too. getting bites, but it's a little bit off right now. Like, that's way too close to it. Way. That's that tree, it goes this way, right? But it goes underneath. So there's nothing in front of it. So as long as you cast, well, you can cast to the right of it too, but if you cast past it, the current's going to rip you down, and you're probably going to get snagged on it. But if you cast in front of it, that way it's going to hold right behind it. It's a good place. I'm hoping to get a piece of cut bait and maybe throw like a little piece of cut rum right behind that tree. It might be a big flather or something by there. And we do have this truck out here in the middle. Should be starting to be close to coming out as well. That coming out, you know, the potential of some nice flathead stuff by it. Plus there's the grass carp and the common carp and the buffalo and the other species of fish down here. Yeah, that's dripping down the bank. I can't cast that. We are right on the brake line here. So where this current is coming in, it's ripping back this direction, right? But anywhere past here, it's ripping to the right. So I tried to cast that in close, and I couldn't do it. It just ripped right into the bank. Good little spot for those carp and the other fish in here. Kind of do that cool on the I might not have seen a bite on this, but most of the bait is gone. Hang on, folks. Let me get this rod back out and I'll come check that chat, okay? You guys are having an awesome Sunday. Hope your week is going great as well. I wasn't sure if I was going to get out today, folks. I really wasn't. I made it out here fine. It's just all of a sudden I got out here and started feeling yucky. Goo. Tell you what, always gonna feel better down here. I mean, if I'm gonna be sick, this is where I want to be sick. Okay. Get out of the sun, hopefully. I don't have one. That's all that. That line popped forward. The line's actually slack. I got in there for the scallop. Bye. Yeah, I got a little number 4 bait holder hook on the number 4s or number 6. They might be number 6. But they're small enough to be able to catch bluegill on, so they're very very versatile size. They don't work great for landing like big grass carp on my big rod, but I can land pretty much anything on any of my other medium rods. Medium, light action, Even this heavier one. It's just that big rod, I can't really use it. Come on. What the heck was that? Really? That was something right there by the bank. Knocked it out of the water. What was that? I had a skipjack grabbed on the tip of my line at my bank. I tried to rooster tail down here for a minute, see if I could catch a skipjack. I couldn't catch one. It was getting later, so I figured I better try to see if I could catch a drum. Small, but I think that was either a skipjack or a little white bass. Grabbed the tip of my line. I don't need much worm down here. These guys are up by the bank. You never know if they're going to be little or not. So yeah. Set the hook on his little drum. Set the hook on his little blue cat. Set the hook on his 30-pound grass carp. Why would that cast thing? Really? Did I miss an eye or something? No. That is weird. I doubt keep the cut bait on that one. Put it on the wrong side of the block. I'm off today, folks. I am. But this is the day where I'll just like to set out here, sun, and try to see if I can catch some fish. I'm not feeling good. This is where I like to set. How you doing, Jack? Jack Pepper. Jack Pepper says, good luck, my friend. Taking my round. Awesome, my friend. No, I'm glad you dropped by today. Jenny says, Jack Pepper. Tito, what's going on? How you doing today, Tito? Tito says, hi, everyone. Chris says, Jack, you're beautiful. Tablet. Did I miss something in the chat here? No. Jack. Sergey, what's going on? How you doing, Sergey? Haven't seen you in a while. Sergey says, Mike, I salute you, my friend. I pressed the like button. Awesome, my friend. I do appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the show today. And Chris, how you doing today, Chris? Chris says, Mr. and Mrs. President. Chris says, everyone in chat. He says, hello, everyone. He says, I'm Miss Gigi. Jenny says, hi, Sergey. Sergey. I say Sergey. Chris. And Jenny, how you doing today? Jenny Blazer says, hey, MVP. Micah, nice to see you. Good day, and everyone. You're on rock. Awesome, my friend. I hope you enjoy the show today. Hi, Danny. Sergey says, hello, Danny. Danny says, we all rock. Oh, well, I messed that up. All right. I got you, my friend. No worries. Let's see, 26 people still in. Incredible, my friend. And the 58 thumbs up. No worries, buddy. You know how many times I put up, What, typos? If people were bothered by the amount of typos I put up on YouTube, man, I would be blocked from every channel in existence. Literally. Okay. I want to get this. I know where the tree is, right? So I want to get as close as I can to that stuff so I can snag. Not letting me cast. Dude, that is like, am I that far from the water? Water like right? That's too close. And to bounce that, I bounced a tree. Freaking bass fishing in the Carolina rig. I saw a escape artist here. Where'd he go? I saw you. Where'd you go? He escaped on me. I saw him down here. I don't see him no more. There he is, way down there. Back in the bucket. Get back in the bucket. Oddly enough, I'm not getting any bites over here to the right. They're all over here to the left. Seriously, I'm not getting anything over here to the right. I'm losing bait out there. I'm just not seeing any bites. Might be just because I'm a smaller rod. I can't see them with a bigger rod. But I usually can see like little peck bites with a bigger rod. So that's what they've been doing over there. They've just been peck, and. I think those are number 8 actually. 6s or 8s on these bait holders. I have to look it up. Those numbers always confuse me. I do know that when you get to the numbers actually get smaller as the numbers get less and less as the hook gets bigger. These are very small hooks. I try to use as small as I can down here because there's a lot of fish down here that are big but have tiny mouths. Those big old buffalo carp, buffalo, they can, 20-pound buffalo, you can barely stick your fingers in your mouth. Not that you would intentionally stick your finger in your mouth, just if you can. I know what Danny's thinking. He says, hello, Danny. John says, I got you. Danny says, Danny, how's it going? Danny says, good. Going good, Danny. Danny says, good, Danny. I got you. Danny says, are you doing okay, Danny? He says, yes, sir, I can't complain. Life is okay and bills are paid. Sounds pretty good to me. I still got my phone bill coming up, but I have the money for that, so usually I'm low on funds, but I'm doing okay this month as far as our monetary level. Look where that line went. That line went all the way down there and all the way back. That's why you can't cast a heavy weight out here. It's going to wind up in right by the bank. The only way to cast to those spots out there would be if you had like a boat with anything out there. It's all sand. You need literally like maybe 8 or 10 ounces to hold in that spot. And the fish are, majority of them are like 6. So 8 ounces of weight, chances are you wouldn't be able to feel that fish bite. Yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to lift that weight off the bottom. Something bubbles over here. Even this one's drifting. I had to lift that bait off again. I don't know what it is about this spot and getting that muck on your line. That muck doesn't show up anywhere else in the entire river except in this one spot. Don't get it. Did. But I don't. That might be too close. Find out. Okay. One of the biggest bullet weights I've got. I don't want to go any bigger on that one. Might have to. I mean, the current ripping even further harder over there than over here. I got some poison ivy on my arm too the other day. That's why I've been itching over here a little bit. It's not bad. Like 2 spots there, 2 spots there, and that's it. I hit it on the way down here or something. I walked it off pretty quick. So it didn't spread. That does activate the core, so I think it's supposed to put, if you know you got that on you and it hasn't activated yet, it's supposed to put vinegar on it to kill it. But yeah, if I started sweating, it would have activated anyway. So I'm not that too allergic to poison ivy. It kind of made my arm itch a little bit. A little spot. Tell you what, this is not holding right now. Right? So instead of fighting this current with a good rod and not getting anywhere, that's this. Crap. There's a lot of crap on that line. Felt like a fish on there that had some of that stuff on there. Gee, instead of fighting with this one like that, I'm gonna bomb this out here deep, right on in front of us. Cool extra on there. Looks like see the majority of that in the very back. Over that hook. Put that on there and get this bomb this sucker out here deep. It's got a hole out here deep. Snag too. That's gonna be held out there way out there deep. And this one, obviously I'm just gonna bomb her. CT held out there, folks. Man, is that current ripping. I'm gonna rock these over here too. Man. Got it too far out there. Must have gotten on top of that rock face rather than slide it. I can't believe that's actually bouncing out there. That big old weight is bouncing out there. that isn't gonna hold. I got 2 ounces of weight on here. Still won't hold. Yes, this is disappointing. You can't fish out here deep because all the structure and everything is snagged on. You get snagged on their snags, you get snagged on their snags, and then before you know it, it's nothing but a gigantic dead zone that you can't cast there. Got her weight back. Everything else. That's why I put the slightly lighter leader on those, because they'll break that leader off. Save my hook. Save my weight. That's just pointless to cast out there deep with these guys, because if you can't get out there, you're gonna get snagged every time. People see like, oh, I can cast out there a mile, man. Guess what? You can only cast out there about 15, 20 feet before you start hitting snags. Not naturally occurring snags. Snags like a big chunk of braid or a chunk of rope or lost fishing rod, chunk of iron, a truck. There's a truck down here, folks. There's a truck very over here. It comes out in the sand sometimes. The water gets lower. Technique. Can't do it. Not get out there deep with these guys. Instead of fighting it, just put it in close. Put a smaller weight on this one, and Carolina rig is right by the bank. I'm just going to Carolina rig this right by the bank. Well, not right by the bank, but 8 or 10 feet out. You can still hold 8 or 10 feet out. You can't hold out there really deep. Break the line. Yeah. We had some cut bait, beta. Yeah, I think we'll keep Dollar General knife. The bait is probably going on a smaller rod. Instead of trying to fight, keep it close. I need to get out there right by the bank with it. It's not going to with it. And all this shoreline is dead because of that tree, because you can't cast off. You have to go past all that stuff down there on that next sandbar. I don't do much on that other sandbar. It's a little weird on that sandbar. It's like a transitional zone where the fish are, there's nothing there for them, so they can travel. Stop, like an open highway. I think it's pretty much a given that you're not going to be able to fight that current out here. We caught one fish at least, right, folks? Not a wasted day. Looks up for sure. And it is comfortable out here, folks. I'm sure I'd be feeling far worse if I was homesick. I'd be popping Tylenol up and right, trying to, get my butt off in the house. Got a fan. Benefits and drawbacks of living in a brick house. Benefit is that it's a lot sturdier. Drawback is it sucks up. Sometimes you don't have loads. I don't know, why don't you have an MBP? Why don't you have an air conditioner MBP? Well, I did have an air conditioner. Someone stole it. I know who stole it. Nothing I can do about it. I call the cops on the guy. They're going to hold him for about 24 hours. He's going to get a good meal, shower, cleaned up, sit home with clean clothes, and he's going to come back to the house and do something else. That's how it works. Same guy who went down there and stole some air conditioner parts from a gas station. He quite literally was out of jail the next day, and doing it again. Frustrating, like me can do. All by. I think I got a fish on. And what that was I'm around someone's line down there. I'm not even near the dang snag. Got someone else. Folks, earbuds out, volume down. Crap. Like go walk this down here. Maybe it'll come off on the one down. Off. Some of it. I can reach that off my feet. Come on. Ah. Got it. Got a lot of yucky muck with it. Feet all bloody crap. I got it back. There's a massive gobble of line down there. I got all the crap and stuff out of there. I got it back, folks. Also cleaned some stuff out of there. I'm gonna have to like that on that line as well. Yeah, I got my feet all stuck up with the water will reach. Then I got that snag in the water was higher and lost a lot of line. Now my reels look like about 15 minutes dead. I see what's breaking out of that stuff. Sorry about missing the chats a minute, folks. I'm trying. I'm a little slower than normal because I'm a little I'm not feeling great right now. Everything feels like it sounds like it's not even my voice right now. That's weird. It is, it just sounds different. You know, when you get cold, your ear is probably a sinus infection. Whatever. All I know is I'm definitely not at 100% right now. That big of a wave. Look where that space is. We over here to the right. The other rock is set out to sea. This one I should be able to cast on just to be the bank. Half ounce of weight. Holy. Be able to load. Alright. Check that chat. What's going on? 30 people in. Let's see. 72 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thanks for giving out that French, Danny. Danny Glazer, welcome to the Blue Jacket Club, my friend. Flava, what's going on? How you doing, Flava? This is number 60. Awesome, my friend. Says hi. Danny for my day. Danny, it could also come because of the wind. Danny, sponsor the day. Maybe says Danny. Flava says good luck. Good to meet you. And Sergey says, Mike, thanks again for the moderator. You're very welcome, my friend. And I sure do hope you enjoy the show. But we'll be working a lot until autumn. So I won't always be able to come in. Oh, no worries. Absolutely no worries. I appreciate you guys dropping by. Says, okay, hello. And Jim says I'm back. Awesome for you to be back. And he says, that's okay, Sergey. I read you, officer. Yeah, Danny says hi, Arnold. One says hello, bro. Good to see you. One says yeah. Yeah, you're in the friend group, Sergey. You're always in talking and chatting, and we really do appreciate it. One says hello, Danny. Play with this weekend. Dave, and it's the pool. Yep, we got up to our emoji. Which is, does anyone know the top of their head, and yeah, that's my link to PayPal and Cash App. If you guys want to donate, quick PayPal and Cash App, link in my description on my main channel. That's just an option if you don't. And Danny, with a number of their 10 gifted members. Thank you, Danny. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. That's awesome, my friend. We got some cool people that got some memberships. Get some WWs in the chat for Danny. If y'all aren't liked, please do. Maybe says I'm a Siggy. And we just put up a goal there. Thank you so much for doing that, Danny. It says, how do I do that, Miss Siggy? Not sure if you want to donate PayPal and Cash App. If you got money on PayPal, all you have to do is go to my link, my description on my main channel. Let's just push that little dot there. Now, if you want to donate through YouTube, the little dollar sign over there, super chat, super sticker, super thanks. You can also use your gems over there as well. Oh, the 10 members. Yeah, there's a dollar sign over there that says gifted members. Yeah, they're 99 cents a piece. They are going to be more expensive when you gift them, of course. I don't know why that is. Just that. But you can be a member as well for 99 cents. How much getting? Meow, meow. It's a little tricky if you've never bought anything on YouTube. You might have to ask someone to help you out there. I can't take that. My Thanksgiving game also. Robert, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Well, we messed up the chat here. I did not back off of that. Dude, seriously, that rod was so far into the bank. When I set the hook underneath the other rod. Look at it. The current started ripping so quickly to the right here. Sorry, folks. I'm having to adjust these rods. They all of a sudden, everything took off in that direction. The current instantly changed down here from running to the right to running to the left. From running to the left to running to the right. I was right in the middle of reading the chat, and all of a sudden my rods, everything started ripping to the left, to the right. That's frustrating. Dude, everything just took off in that direction. Now I see the fast boat going about 70 miles per hour up the river. It's ripping me right to the bank, and then it inches through the bank. What an ounce of weight something right there. That's crazy. There's a big old bass boat, capo, whatever you want to call it, doing 70 miles per hour up the river. That's making the current pull the other direction. Well, unfortunately, the guy's on the wrong side of the river bank. He's going to have to go back the other direction anyways to get to the people channel on the other side. I guess people don't realize the river channel down here. And that was frustrating, folks. All of a sudden the rod just turned in the other direction. And now she stabilized. As soon as that boat went by, yeah, now she stabilized. No, it's in the perfect spot to do that. And now the current just about stopped. Now I have to get that. Now that one's going okay. That one's going okay. That one's in real shallow. Yeah. What? I can't fight that current. Mine's not even play, man. Nice slack on me over here. Come on, buddy. Stay tight to me so I can see if I can get back to this gas. Oh, here we are. I see where we are. see. Lee says hi. How you doing, T? Dollar sign. Yep, you got it, my friend. So I did that. Said, Only Finn, what's going on? How you doing, Only Finn? Only Finn says, what's up, my friend? What's the damage so far? One nice freshwater drum, about a pound so far. We're getting bites, but it's a little tricky to hook them down here. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty crappy right now. I think I got a cold. Kind of fighting the elements right now, and my sickness right now. Screen from Westa, good screen, and big check. Awesome, my friend. I hope you enjoy the show today. Tim says, I want one. Might have to ask someone to help you out. It's tricky the first time. Only Finn says, Danny. Hey, Care Bear, what's going on? How you doing, Care Bear? Care Bear says hi. Care Bear. Tim says that it went away. Danny. Only Finn says Care. Tim says, I want to become a member. Tim says how. You're trying. Well, you might not be allowed to do it then. You have to have money on there to be able to do that. Mark is still on. How you doing, Mark? Mark says, Mike, you are looking good. Nice train going over the trusses. Yeah, I don't feel good, Mark. I think I've got a cold. Try again, Mark. Miss Giggy gave also a 10 member. Oh, thank you, Miss Giggy. Thank you, my friend. And I do appreciate that. Thank you. Mark. This says I'm not allowed to. Unfortunately, you might have to ask for someone to help you there. All right, so you're using your mom's phone. Unfortunately, what that means is you're probably going to have to ask her to allow you to use that, so that she probably has a password on there to make sure you can. Now, you're going to have to ask her to do that herself. If we all do this, we have to have a password on there to allow us to use the buy option. So Mark says, how many fish you caught today? Just one nice freshwater drum. But, hey, it's something. See Nicole, what's going on? How you doing, Nicole? Nicole says, hello, everyone. See Denny says, hi, Nicole. See Clifford says, hi, Nicole. Hi. Hey, Carlos. How you doing, my friend? No rocks down here, Carlos. Label with the thumbs up. Awesome, my friend. David says, don't be mean, double tap your screen. 13 people in, let's see, and 75 thumbs up. That's just incredible, my friend. Haven't seen numbers like this in probably over a month. Well, at least about 2 weeks since we've had numbers in like this, folks. Feels like most of that bait's gone again. Thanks. You're good at doing that. Yeah, sometimes you can come down here and catch one drum. Sometimes you can catch 20. Sometimes you catch 5 big old buffalo carp. Sometimes you're catching grass carp left and right. It's a toss-up. It depends on what's traveling by at the time. We got plenty of time, so there could be like a ton of fish like right over there, working their way up slowly. Never know. traveled quite a distance today. Traveled massive distances. And I know I got that rod tip up to where it's probably off the feed angle, but I want to keep that rod out there as deep as I can. The only way to do that is to keep that rod tip up. Keep that as far out as I can get her. I want to put the rod tip down closer, but these waves and the barges, they're going there. We go over my rod tip. They're facing my rod, so unfortunately that's far closer as I can get the rod to the water. I don't know. This one isn't that big of a wave. Usually having as much difficulty as I am holding it. Again, I am. We are so close down here, folks, to where the water would really slow down. There's still no rock face down there, but I can see the very top of where something's stuck down there. Right on top of that concrete rock face down to the left of us. If you've ever seen my streams, you'll know there's a big, deep concrete iron thing down there that pushes the current even further out. It becomes almost still water back here. You almost get no back current at all. That's when this lake, this part of the river starts getting really good. It's so close, folks. I can see the very top of that down there. It won't be long. It won't be long. There's no way that's going to get by. It's all the way down there to the right. We're just kind of trying to drift this right now. The current is drifting so much. Even with ounces, 2 ounces of weight, it's not really holding much. Look at that. That one pushed it in further than the rod tip. So it's going uphill. I can't hold over here. cast out deep was trying cold over here. Mid-range, I'm getting snagged on some line. I broke off 2 hooks already, 2 leaders. Now she's dripping to the left. Way too much to do with these guys again. I'm having a little trouble with the dime out here. That big of a weight for I think I'm going to get the drive down. Make sure I get out of the press position right over there, but I'm going to sit down for a bit. So think about reaching my limit as far as manning these rods today. And this one is. Yeah, I'm starting to get a headache now. That's final. Thank you. I might be able to do my monthly advice too. Crap on the road. Just don't like those vegetables when they're. Holding out there relatively deep now. Got the bigger weight on it. You guys have ever seen water low? There's a tree across going. I think he's right in front of it. There's also right in the middle of a whole bunch of rocks. Getting anything out of there. Anything right? Alright, this looks good. This is good. I'm not feeling 100%. That one didn't hold right. The current started ripping again. Alright, I think that's set up for now. I'll set this one down. have been better going bass fishing, but unfortunately it's the weekend, and I don't like being down on the lakes anymore recently during the weekend. We got numbnuts all over the river, I mean the lakes down here. Alright, I think that'll hold for now. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm feeling miserable. I think I just picked up a cold on the way down here. And man, whatever it was, it hit me hard fast. I was down here on setting up, and let's see, White Light, what's going on? White Light asks, what are you doing, Rusty? Fishing, I think. Let's see, what's it look like? I think fishing, yep, I think. Let's see, it says, Whitey, dig name. Let's see, Flava, how you doing, Flava? Flava says cheers. Cheers, buddy. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today, my friends, and hope you're having an awesome weekend. As a couple pops in that close rod. Don't tell me they're in you're too close to the rods and talking stuff mood. Oh, that can be really tough when they're doing that, because they can feel the vibration of your voice down here. And if you're talking on like a cell phone, or you're talking to a chat, they can actually hear you. Well, they feel the vibrations down the rod. Actually, sometimes that attracts them, but most of the time it doesn't. See, Pacific North, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Pacific North with the, let's see. What is that, I'm not sure what kind of gem that is. But that is so awesome, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, the trophy emoji, the soccer trophy emoji. I got it now. California says, ha, ha, ha. MC Flavor said 100. Awesome, my friends. You guys are enjoying the show today. Flavor says only 7 minutes left to reach his goals. Flavor sent up. Let's see, star. Appreciate that, Flavor. See, California sent a coin. And California sent another good luck coin. We appreciate that, my friends. Flavor says, please help Mike reach his goal. Only 4 gets left. Let's see, Pacific sent a clutch. Awesome, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, my voice is really messed up. I'm sure you can hear it. Let's see, Flavor says Pacific. Let's see, Flavor sent 100. Incredible, my friends. We've got 9 out of 10. Can we make one more? Flavor's got the star emoji. Star. Thank you, my friend. Let's see, Flavor says, dang, only one more. 13 incredible people still in it. See an 80 thumbs up. You guys are just incredible, my friends. I might be sick down here sitting on the edge of the shoreline with my big rod sitting out here trying to catch some fishies, but hope you guys just sitting in here enjoying the show today. Says, good, Mike. That was the soccer trophy. You have 600 gems for my friend. I hope you feel better and get well soon. Thank you, Pacific. I know setting out here fishing, being sick is better than sitting at home being sick. That's for dang sure. And this is just the beginning of the cold. I'm not sure how bad this is going to get. I can't tell. It feels like a head cold, but I'm not sure. I got cotton mouth bad. Can't really taste anything. I can smell stuff fine. See, Pacific says, well, take it easy. I am, my friend. This is a very comfortable, enjoyable, and relaxing spot.
This little sandy bar down here is like a beach. You get to sit out in the sun, and those UV rays are actually good for like if it's a virus or like a cold or flu bug. Yeah, the UV rays can that radiation from the UV rays can actually help you out quite a bit. I've actually come out sick before, and all of a sudden if the sun is blistering, which it's not, by the way, right now, we're getting like partially cloudy skies. But yeah, you can roast a cold right out of you. I'm a little guy. I'm only about a buck and a quarter. The UV rays can penetrate my entire body. There's not an area that, especially in the summertime when I've got my shirt and my shorts off and everything. There's a bite on a core rod. I saw him popping it. Boy, that's down there deep. What I tell you about being down there in that one spot, man, that's going to be tough to get something out. Probably a big flatty or something set down there. Yeah, we're getting bites, peck bites. I suppose they're not really all that hungry right now. It was really high recently and dropped back down real quickly. Now these fish have probably got full belly. They're still burning off a lot of that fat they put on during that high water run. So they'll eat until they puke and then eat some more. And then puke and then eat some more and then puke and eat. You get the idea. Plus, I think I probably should have brought a can of corn. Although at the same time, I've only seen 1 or 2 fish hitting the surface, and they were way out there. And there goes the cat barge that messed up the entire river here for a little while and made the current go backward. Coming right back. Does the term dum mean anything to anybody? You probably spent more on gasoline going up and down that shoreline, up and down the river, than I make in a month. Just doing that. You only fished for like 15 minutes, man. Now, if it would have been like an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'd be like, oh, okay. Must not be any fish in that spot. You can't figure that crap out in 15, 20 minutes. There's so many fish down in this river that it's hard pressed to see, like, even the scopes, right? It's hard to identify what's a log and what's a fish. What type of fish it is, especially with like 27 different species of fish down here. Like, is that a carp? Is that a catfish? Is that a drum? Is that a striper? Is that a sturgeon? What is that? Can't figure it out. And in other words, if you're going to burn that much gas and everything, just give it an hour. And John C, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? John C says, hey, Mike. How you doing today, my friend? As you can hear, I'm getting a cold out here right now. If I figure I'm going to be sick, I might as well be sick down here on the river. I'm a little grumpy. Give me a break. I'm probably wondering a friggin' temperature or something. I don't know. You can hear my voice is like off. Sounds like I've got a thing on my nose. I know. We caught one pretty good freshwater drum so far down here today. Been a little slow. We're getting bites. Every time I bring these things in, most of the bait's going off of them. They're just not all that hungry right now. There's a fish hit the surface out there. Looks very big. Looks like a gar. I heard it though. Grazing with fry or something. Probably grass carp fry or something. Grass carp or common carp fry or oh, please. Yeah, I'm
Not feeling hot, folks. Feeling so good. What the heck? I've been casting right around the edge of this stupid stick. I'm afraid of getting snagged on it. For the best tip, Michael. Right on top of it. Hopefully that'll hold one here. It's holding now. It's out there a little. It's about 7 or 8 feet out that way. So. Most of the bait form. So again, a lot of people that oh, you know it. Really? What's the heck going on with this? That must have been. What the heck was that? Do that again. Figure out what I did wrong there. My brain is not working great right now, folks. You know how you lose about 20 IQ points when you're sick. I'm that point. Everything seems to be working a little slower. We still got worms. Still got, trying to see if I can get some cut bait set up for my big rod. Yeah, around, pick more snags, but I might have a big flag. Fortunately, I got to I got was about a pound and a half. Way too big to cut up the bait. I don't even have the mic feed on today. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have the background audio again down here from the river. You know, the sounds of the flowing river and everything. And it's supposed to be pouring down rain all day tomorrow, so I'll probably go through a few of my previous live feeds and create a long form with you for you guys to watch, assuming I'm not too sick. Edit. There's a lot of catfish and some big fish, you guys. A lot of people have missed recently. You guys have been really doing a job. Now, I'm doing his job today, folks. And we got a good push in the beginning of the feed. Perfect. I don't mind, not getting a push throughout the entire feed. That just means that YouTube is making sure that those notifications are going through, which is awesome. That's all I ask. I mean, if I can't create interesting and enjoyable content that people are gonna want to watch, that's my fault. I just ask for them to give my notifications out to people so they know I've gone live. Let's see, Denny says hi, John. Yeah, they're doing their job today, folks. Let's see, John says Denny, hello. Let's see, Danny says catch a monster, Mike. I'm hoping, my friend, that one I just cast over there right by that tree. There could be a big channel catfish, big carp, buffalo. There could be anything sitting right on top of that tree. And let's see, and Denny with the $11. Let's give some WWs in here for Danny, my friends. Let's see, Denny's slapping his butt off. See, Miss Giggy says, just seeing Mike is action, Danny. Yeah, oh boy. Thank you, Dad, Miss Giggy. Thank you. Arnold says, Danny, bro, are you from Germany? Again, thank you so much for the, what do you call that,
A super sticker. Or is that a super thanks? Awesome, my friends. And make sure to get that thumbs up, my friends. Those show up as additional thumbs up for everyone. If you guys didn't know that, when someone puts in a super chat, super sticker, or super thanks, or a longer gem, if you give that a thumbs up, that's an additional thumbs up that shows up on the live feed. A lot of people don't realize that. I do. I looked that stuff up. Yeah, when I was turning on monetization, it said that when I pulled up the gem option, that we reached our goals, folks. Awesome, and we've started a new one. Let's see, 17 people in and 83 thumbs up. That's just incredible, my friends. You guys are enjoying the show today. Ooh, that hurt. Ooh. Man, my throat feels like the desert of the Sahara. I need some Tylenol. I didn't bring any with me. Yeah, tomorrow it's supposed to be pouring down rain, so I think we're going to take a break tomorrow, and I'm going to do some editing and put out a, I'm halfway through a really, there's a bite on the close rod. I'm going to do some editing and create a long form for you guys. I haven't done that in a while. With monetization turned on, I really can, I know I'm going to get paid for this, so I want to put in a heck of a lot of work into it. I want to create the intro to it. I've got my cool intro application that's got some nice cool intros. And I got to create the midsection between, I'm going to do like 3 or 4 really good catches. And I'm going to combine those into a long form. And I'm going to put like a few little comedic moments in there as well. I'm just, the last two, it's always the same with me. At the very end of it, I just kind of get stagnated on what I want to finish it up with. It's like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Do I want to do, oh boy, what do I want to do here? I need someone to just tell me, just do that, Michael. I'm full of the ideas, I just can't figure out what I want to do. And he says, get those gems out. And see, Arnold says, okay. And thank you. Do appreciate you coming in, my friend. Hope you're having an awesome day. Let's see, 15 incredible people still on it. See, an 83 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. You know how long we've been in. Got you. Well, we've done a pretty good feed so far. Come on, I want to get some more fishes on for you guys. See, Denny asked, where are you at, Arnold? Another good tech bite on that close rod. Let's go. Doing that all day. The first one gave me 4 or 5 hard pecks, and I set the hook and I had it. The rest of them, they being a nuisance. Look at that. Got almost all that paid off again. Oh, wait. Come on. Ooh, that was up. He was really getting it too. I'll just wait to see that bog go down. That's
way those flathead usually get down here. They'll get a couple super pops and then they'll just double it. That's all the pop, 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 and then stop. That was a flathead. I guarantee you that was a flathead catfish. And his exactly the same as several of the other bites I had the other day. Down here in this one spot where I caught that bigger 15-pound flathead and that 7 or 8-pound one. That one just didn't take it that time. The sun is actually kind of clearing my head. Did I tell you about the ultraviolet rays of the sun? Trying to help out with a head cold fever, that kind of thing. Kind of clearing my head a little bit. Not completely, but it's fine. That was capped right on top of that tree. That top of that tree must be almost completely uncovered up. I'm not getting snagged on it at all. That does happen down here, folks. One particular snag. It'll get covered with sand when the water's high. The only thing, it's a big tree. Sometimes it'll be sticking way out. Sometimes it'll be just a very top. I cast right over the top of where that tree should have been. It was sand. And I can see the top of the tree right here. I can see it right over here. Well, I know I'm close. All the small ones off. Did have my rod close to the water, but the ground is so flat down here, and with the waves and barges, I don't want them to get my stuff wet. Sand in them. I just clean them. Just clean these dang reels and these rods and reels. Just took them apart. One days ago. Sticking that rod out there so far, the rod itself is. I want to hold basically where my rod tip is. If it holds down there where that rod tip is, fine. No matter how much it bounces, as long as it stays down there, I'm fine. It's almost like a point. Low on where might just fall off. Hang on, folks. I'll get back to that chat here in just a second. Man, I'm feeling great. Good at all. This is a lot of space to be able to put this right on its own. It's still like 5 or 6 feet deep, right? Like right there, it's still gonna be over my waist. It doesn't need to be that deep.
right down there in the middle. The one over there is a freaking tree. He's holding far out. It's a little bit too close in. It's close. Not quite. Close though. Jeez. I swear I've not even seen bites on these rods. These worms. Oh, that's up. What the heck that was? Smacked the surface right behind you guys. Literally within 6 feet of you. Pretty good, whatever it was. You got the wrong idea. Okay, that was a fish in here right by the bank. Maybe I've got the wrong idea. That fish was in right by the dang bank. I know it looks like a channel cat. Wasn't a gar. Smacked the surface rather than. Oh, is that one? Stop it, Mike. Let it set. You're not thinking straight. Let your line set. You can't catch a fish unless your line's set in the water. This just must have dropped too, folks, because this ground is like one soppy, yucky mess. Right underneath the sand, there must be some mushy mud. So every time I sit down, I'm getting my butt wet. All says, okay, thanks. Let's see. Pierre, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Pierre says, not close to the door. Let's see. Danny says, Pierre, brother. How you doing today, Pierre? See, Miss Giggy says, hi, Pierre. Pierre says, Danny. Pierre says, Giggy. Arnold says, Pierre. John says, hi, Pierre. John says, Miss Giggy. Giggy says, hi, John. See, 15 people in. See, incredible people. 16 now, and 84 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. Yeah, you can. This sand, folks, you've got about an inch of sand before you get to soppy mud. So every time you sit, take your feet, step down, it goes down about an inch. Because this water must have just recently dropped. A good, probably good 8 or 10 inches. So that's probably since yesterday evening that water's dropped. That might not be helping either. You guys know how dropping water can affect these guys. Oh, man. Yeah, that is like... I'm not holding my nose, folks. This is the way I sound right now. I started feeling weird the moment I got off my scooter down here after going to the gas station. And I said something. I was thinking out loud, and I heard myself, and all of a sudden I realized, yeah, there's something up. I'm either not hearing, my ears are messed up or something, I don't know. But then I started feeling crappier and crappier. By the time I got the rod set up, I knew, yep, Mikey's getting the cold. Well, one good news is tomorrow it's going to be pouring down rain most of the day, so from like 9 a.m. to 2 and 4 a.m. to 8, 4 p.m. to like 10, so a lot of rain coming. wish I only had more time with you guys down here recently. Me working part-time, doing other things, helping out around the house, and keeping this other stuff going on. Folks, right now where my payment is, I'm just waiting for that 3-digit code to come in the mail. Yeah, Hyperwallet's already transferred it, but they want AdSense won't let go of that until I get that that code in the mail. They got my address, 14. Oh, I don't want to say it out loud. Yeah, they got my address right. And I've heard from Justin that could take up to 2 weeks to get here. 2 weeks minimum. So it'll be a while. I'm popping that far rod again. Pop, 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 pop. Still thinking about it. I'm sure I've missed several bites and I'm looking. Several times I've looked over my shoulder and seen a rod bounce. I'm believing it. That fast. Fighting stuff. I can't fight one weight up and on the one. Just
where that fish is down there by the surface. I didn't get a bite down there. But then again, the majority of my bait's gone again. Look at that. Every little piece of worm on there is gone. Except for the main part of the worm which I hooked on there harder. I really didn't even see anything hit it. Right over the top. I know I'm over the top. Good way to make sure you actually wind up getting a bite is to ensure it's a snag. Guaranteed, if you throw it into a tree, like a log, underwater log, or a brush pile, you're going to get a bite. Getting the fish out is going to be a little bit of a different story, but we'll cross that bridge when we actually catch something. Okay, that not snag. You know why? She pulled that way. Instead of pulling that way into the tree, you wind up pulling to the right. Okay. That's rough. I cast that right down here in the current. Right where that line is going, the current's going that way. Right on top. That one's down there a little bit further deeper. That one's right in front of us. So much effort to get these suckers to hold in this crap. Current going Looney Tunes. What's going on in chat? You guys enjoying the show today? Let's see. Danny says hi, Miss Giggy. Let's see, Bambi, what's going on? How you doing today, Bambi? Bambi says hi. Let's see, Bambi says hi, Miss Giggy. Then he says, hi, Bambi, you're late. Hey, don't get on, Bambi. I'll demod your butt, Danny. Let's see, team, what's going on? How you doing today, team? Team says hello from Team Real Deal, Highlands, Texas. Pleasure to meet you, my friend. We're down here fishing on the mighty, muddy Mississippi, down by the Arch in St. Louis. Bambi says hi, team. Let's see, team says, looks like a great day on the shoreline. Yeah, I'm feeling a little sickly right now, but it is a great day to be out here, though. Weather's pretty nice. Steady 8 to 10 mile per hour winds. It's up into the 80s. Supposed to push up probably 90 degrees today. At least the storms went by. We had some storms go by earlier. CT says, wow, the Great Mississippi River. That's so awesome. Yeah, we catch a lot of blue cat, flathead, channel, catfish, buffalo carp, common carp, grass carp, white perch, gar. Well, there's a lot of species down here. That's just to name a few. There's quite a bit more of them. Stripers, white bass, skipjack. I could go on and on with them. All we've caught today is one nice white perch. I've been
I've been behind. I've been missing bites. I think I've caught a coal on the way down here. It's just settling in. See, Danny says, Mike, I like Bambi. He's on ice is lovely. Oh, boy. It's always the tattoo I said I would get Danny. Oh, boy. He dies. See, Danny laughing his butt off. He's got enough butt to laugh off. I ain't got no butt to laugh off. My butt's already gone. See, 16 people in and 89 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. What about Thumper? Thumper's okay. Leave Bambi alone, but House and Pepper, yeah, House and Pepper's okay. I do have a wind block on you guys. Hopefully that's keeping the wind down. I didn't feel like fiddling with the mic feed today. Plus, I kind of want to get the cool little audio background with the waves coming in. Because the last time I made a feed, it wasn't very relaxing at the end of the feed. I couldn't hear the usually on my live feeds, like right at the end, I'm starting to get a little tired. I want to go to bed. The nice soothing wave sounds. Mic feed can't cancel that out. But glove, it doesn't. Yeah, I got a cotton glove over the base of the cell phone where the mic is down there. It cuts out the wind for the most part, but it also leaves it so you can hear the background. The birdies chirping and the waves, the water just a few feet from you guys. Got that close rod's going slack. We've got our Mad Cat series, Green Goblin, 20-pound contest on that. That's got a nice throw out here. Few feet from the bank. This is our little mini lighter Ozark Trails combo. That's out there with 6 contests right over here by a little brick pile lay down. And bigger bond, I believe that has 12 contests on it. Next one. That's what you take here. Oh, great. Wonderful. I heard you hit. Yep, I heard you hit, folks. Sorry. Yeah, that wind's just starting to blow pretty heavily right now, folks. Sorry about that. We're gonna have to push you guys into the ground a little bit. At least it wasn't for very long. Hey, the sand don't hurt, folks. Don't laugh. It ain't funny much. Yeah, at least the sand don't damage your cell phone, luckily. Yeah, the wind's starting to blow a little bit, so I'm gonna have to make sure you guys are mounted a little bit. What the heck? That went down like super fast. Why I did that. Pull you guys a little closer to the ground too. And keep that keep that wind from blowing you guys over again. Ugh. I wasn't exactly behind the tripod, but I was close. Setting off through an angle. How long have we been in, folks? I'm just curious. Well, I don't know if I can take 3 hours. Oh, there's a bite on that food rock. Oh, dang it.
pulling with it for a second there. Where'd it go? Look what he did. Almost all that worm off again. I just cannot get these things hooked today. I was still hoping to get these cut bait too. Oh well. Sometimes you make, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. I do know I'd probably caught more fish in fairgrounds or foul carp, but I'm trying to stay away from those lakes right now during the weekdays, during the weekends. So there's some crazy people out there during the weekends. Just it's just not a whole great idea to be hanging around the park on the weekends. Not a good idea. But I haven't cast like way down here. Well, casting out there mid-range. So let me cast way down here. I'm trying to make it out here 3 hours, folks. I am hoping that I can get one more point for you guys. I'm getting bites. I'm really having a lot of success hooking up with them. That last one was pulling on it right, and I picked it up, and I was about ready to set that hook, and I started putting force behind it, and you could feel that worm. That fish was just holding on to the one very end of that worm. And when I pulled that rod up, that worm just, that little piece of worm just snapped in two. So if I just set the hook, all I would have done was knock the entire worm off. Yeah, and that just whipped right into the bank. Right into the bank. Man, it's so quick in there. Let's see how it's just snapped. I need a Yep. I just drifted way into the bank in there. Close into the bank. I need a rod like way out here. We out here there so I can keep that rod there. You guys will be able to see that. What's the best fit for you guys? Right. The water dropped even more, so pretty flat sandbank until you get to the edge. The edge is right in front of us. I'm not really trying to cast out this ball. Definitely need some Tylenol. I pumped that tree that time. Pumped it that time finally. About full size cat. Okay. Like a tree. That one right there. Check that cat. Come on, Michael, control it. Let's see, we got two so far, folks. 2:30. I'm just checking the time. The thumper was good on ice. Thumper was good roasted. He's smiling butt off. Let's see, Huli, what's going on? How you doing? Huli, go. Since the fluke. The fluke gem. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for the gems. Bambi says, yep, I'm going to leave y'all, but today, my woods day, I'm listening. I understand. See, Danny says, dang, Mike, we fell. I'm hurt now. Shake it off, Danny. See, Baby says, 9 more likes to make 100. Awesome, my friends. 14 people in and 91 thumbs up. That's just incredible, my friends. Let's see, Flava with the fish on emojis and the grass carp emoji. Yep, you can get those if you're a member, my friends. Yeah, we'll be making more emojis as soon as someone helps me to do it. Yeah, Cole helped me make those. Wow. I'm starting to taste a little bit of the soda again, but now it's hot. So. Yep. It's a beautiful day down here, folks. It is. It's if you're gonna feel miserable and sick, you might as well just come down the river. Or come down to, well, you might as well sit outdoors.
Oh, buffalo. That just came up right in front of us. Totally surfaced. 100% came all the way out of water. About 4 or 5 pounds. But that current he's running in, I would need about 4 ounces of weight to hold down there. There's unfortunately no way that I could cast for that fish. Unless I hit him in the head. It's probably those little bites I've been missing in here. I'm not sure if you saw that. No, you wouldn't have been able to see that. That was just off to the left of the screen. My big rod is actually closest to it. It's still maybe 6 or 7 feet too far and too shallow. That's why you use the corn. If you can get some corn out there, some canned corn, you can actually draw those fish in from where they usually are, and they'll sneak into the shallows, and they pass by your baits. They might take a nip at them. If they're out there, they're not gonna know your bait's there. I should have bought some corn, but I had several cans of it. I was using the smaller ones. Mark took me to Walmart and I picked up some of the smaller cans. I ran out of them. It looked like I hit on my big rod. Like something bouncing. Fortunately, no again, no cut bait. I would have to go up to the fairgrounds and catch some bluegill and bring them down here. People say they catch catfish all the time on cut bluegill down here. I never do. I catch more catfish on cut drum and cut carp than I do on cut bluegill. Oh yeah, I caught bluegill down here. When was the last time you did it? Oh, it's about 8 years ago. I was fishing down there by that creek down there. Well, yeah, I don't doubt 8 years ago there might have been a school of, washed down from somewhere or something or other. I fished that creek plenty of times, and I ain't seen a bluegill in 5 years. Every once in a while, when the water's super low down here, you might get one. And honestly, a lot of those look like they've had hook marks in their back, so probably used for cut bait, or I mean, not for cut bait, for flathead bait, and just got off a hook. Pop, pop. I think it's just bouncing down there. I think that. Yeah, but I think it's probably just bouncing. Oh no, that was a bite. I saw that. Bite. I saw that a second time. It very erratically popped. So that was kind of bouncing, and all of a sudden went hitting. It's real erratic. It's definitely a bite. We're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for the. I know the exact time when I come down here and I look down to the left and I can see big old iron rock face down to the left, and I know the spot really turns on. I don't see that right now. I see some sticks and stuff, debris floating against it, current dripping past it. I don't see it. We're almost there.
price on that. Obviously, I know those are tech knives going on. I'm stuck in a rock, probably a little flathead dipping at my worm right there. Let's see if I can pull it off. No wonder that stuck out deep. We're running down first. I don't know about out of speed. I usually have a lot more, but usually full of energy out of it, but I ain't got it. I'm at the point now where I could probably go down to 50 mile on the weekend. Keep editing on YouTube. Try to put some food in my system. Put my hot coffee ready to go. The hot coffee actually does help you blow it out quite a bit. Actually, don't coat your throat so you don't cough as much. Don't damage your throat while you got a cold. And it'll open up your sinuses quite a bit. Now, also cause more phlegm, per se, but I think the advantage is far outweigh the negative aspects. I don't know about you, but in our tablet overheated, and I figured she was going to do that eventually out here. We'll just do this the old-fashioned way for a while. Latonya, what's going on? How you doing, Latonya? Let's see, Annex. How you doing, Annex? Annex says hi. She says, you can do it. 2 hours and 51 minutes. Yeah, we can make it a little bit longer, folks. We can make it. Let's see, 14 people in and 94 thumbs up. Incredible, my friends. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Flow State, got you. Thank you for those gems. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have 7 more for 100. Let's see, Danny with the good googly. Latonya says, welcome in and hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you for supporting MEP. You are very appreciated. Yeah, thank you for that, Latonya. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, Latonya says, great MVP. Thanks for asking. Oh, awesome to hear. Yeah, I've got a pretty bad cold right now. I'm fine. I just made it down here to start live streaming. I literally stepped off my scooter and it hit me. Nose went like burning hot. My eyes started. My voice changed almost instantly. It was weird. Now
I'm trying to just get this 3 hours in for you guys. We did catch one nice freshwater drum, missed a heck of a lot of bites. I'm off, I really am. Like 3 or 4 times I set the hook, I should have had them. Like that last one I held there, I shouldn't have held that rod for so long. Oh, there's a bite on that far rod.
How many bites I've had to do that? Let it go pop, 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 and when I get over here, it just stop.
I don't think I'm moving that slow. I'm a little slower than normal, but not much. Let's see, Dirty 30, what's going on? How you doing, Dirty 30? Dirty says MVP, the fishing legend. Awesome for you to come and visit, Dirty. Dirty says Danny brother. See, Terry says I'm back in. Any fish? Just that one freshwater drum earlier. How you doing, Shek? Shek says hi. How you doing today, my friend? Let's see, Danny says, okay. And appreciated you coming back in, my friend. And we've broken the 100 barrier. 15 people still in and 104 thumbs up. That's just incredible, my friends. I hope you guys are enjoying the show today. And we are 254. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it 3 hours, folks, out here. Yeah, they're seeing pop that far rod again. Pop, 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 pop. Right. No way I can get to that rod. We just pop, 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 and let go. Standing with the clapping emojis. Hey, we made 2 of those. That goal. Awesome, my friends. I do appreciate all the gems and all the memberships. Yeah, we do have monetization turned on finally. I'm just waiting to get that last 3-digit code sent in the mail. That way, it's a last thing AdSense does. Everything else, YouTube is fine. YouTube is great. They've got me okay. Hyperwall, all that stuff is working. It's just AdSense wants me to get the 3-digit code in the mail, and that's gonna take but Justin said his took about 2 weeks to get here, and I just got that email this morning. So he said make sure you don't mess with it either, because don't try to put in the false, because you only get 4 chances, and it'll reset for you. I'm good. Took the new boat out yesterday. Only had 2 people. 10 miles first trip. Already got put $500 in the motor, but stands for bust out. No, to bust out another 1,000. Oh, I got you. Dang, that sucks. Let's see. Bambi says, yeah, not yet land, Danny. Just because I laughed. No, I know how important you are to the team. Hi, guys, and welcome. Appreciate that, Bambi. Thank you, my friend. Let's see. Danny says, you're a good dude, Mike. Make some money. How awesome. Yeah, it's probably going to be raining tomorrow all day, and especially with the way I'm feeling, I'm probably not going to be getting on. I'm probably going to be creating like a long form video. Probably try to get that out around noon. That'll be probably 10 to 12 minutes of some of our best catches. Bambi's probably already seen him because she's always in. And Danny sent in another goal. Boy, it's an interesting one. Let's see, Terry, what's going on? How you doing, Terry? Terry says hi. And Dave, Davion, how you doing, Davion? Debbie says, don't be mean, double tap the screen. Then, hi, Terry. No, Pap. Let's see, Dirty's in the clutch. Awesome. Yeah, it's probably going to be raining tomorrow, Bambi. But it does give me a time to do some editing. That way I can put together some long forms. I've got a whole bunch of short feeds I can put out for you guys. And see, Dirty sent the Sunday. Awesome, my friend. Thank you for the gems. Let's see, flash still bites with rain. Yeah, the fish still bite with rain. It's just, I think I'm running about a 102 degree temperature right now too. So, yeah, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be at it for a while. Let's see, Bambi says, Dirty WW. And yeah, thank you, Dirty. Let's put some, thank you for putting those WWs in. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty, yeah, I'm just trying to make her 3 hours. We're at 2 hours and 59 minutes, Bambi. I got out here, started feeling really bad. And I'm like, yeah, I can get out here and do 3 hours. And we are just about to get by our Bambi. I wanted to get some sun anyways. It's always good to get quite a bit of sun when you get like a cold or something. Give your immune system just that little extra help fighting that virus off, because the UV rays, viruses and radiation, they don't mix. Yeah, they do not like radiation. Let's see, Dirty says 3 likes from the Dirty. Appreciate that, Dirty, my friend. Thank you. Jenny says, I'll hang till the end, brother. Awesome, my friend. We just broke the 3 hour mark. Yep, 3 hours and 14 seconds. All right. Yep. I think that's it. I'm sorry I only was able to hook up into one freshwater drum today. I missed plenty of bites. Had my opportunities. I set the hook at least 3 times over there. I should have had him. I was just a second behind him. Yep. I hope you guys enjoy the show. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And my prayers, my friends. And again, thank you guys all for the donations and the super chats and all the members and all the gems. Awesome, my friends. That's just incredible, my friends. Thank you. I'm just gonna have my old good luck. Stay safe. Hope to see you on the water, my friends. Keep doing what you love. Keep them lines tight. Miss Giggy, thank you. And yeah, appreciate it. Have a great one, my friends. Bye.